Hello again, everyone. Stoppers here, ready to play some legacy matches with my favorite deck, Black Green Pox. Yeah, I've registered for a league, ready to start again. No changes in terms of the deck. Actually, better go to MTGO and kind of show it there. No changes again. Um, Same old deck, same old dream. Um, yeah, looking forward again to playing a few matches. So let's go back and find a match. Play league match. Okay. And let's go and have a look at the deck. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird, wonky one. I think it has a chance against most deck. It's not completely dead in the water. Show and Tell is probably the worst matchup, followed by kind of generally fast combo. Those are bad. Ant used to be relatively good until Veil was printed, because then Chalice on Zero doesn't do anything. But it's still not bad. I mean, you have Wastelands, Hymns, even Smallpox, Liliana is okay, Trinisphere, Chalice is okay. And then you have Ashiok in the side, which cuts off like 2 out of the 3. They can't Tutor Chain and they can't Past in Flames. So it cuts out quite a bit. So yeah, I think it's still an okay matchup. Okay, let's join this match and see how it goes. All right. Here we go. We lost a die roll, which is perfect for us. And we're going straight into the match. We have a bit of a wonky hand. We can Smallpox on turn 1, or we can, yeah, if they're playing like a creature, like if they're playing elves, I think this is nice. But they're playing a snow island, which is probably not elves. Uh, let's see. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Then we can take it a bit slower and not play our Mux Diamond on turn 2. We don't have to Smallpox. We don't have to Smallpox, but we have to Hymn to Turak. I'm going to go for that, actually. Basic Swamp guarantees that we'll have some mana at some point in our life. We'll get rid of the Dark Depths, and we're going to hit them for 2. Can they counter that? A Daze would be bad. A Force of Will would be okay, actually. It's a 2. Well, it's a 2 for 1 again. A more controlled 2 for 1, but still a 2 for 1. So if we manage to hit this, then we're following up with our Clock Liliana, which takes care of their Strixes or Coatls or all that nonsense. If we set them back a land, I don't mind that also. Like if they lose the, well, not lose the land, like return to hand. That's okay against Delver, because then Delver, Smallpox and Liliana are actually not bad against Delver. They disconnected from the shock and awe of a turn 1 hymn, and they're probably deleting MTGO, selling their collection, and going to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever. Oh, they said hi and good luck. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully they come back. It seems to be a lot of disconnects. I haven't disconnected yet, but I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Maybe my internet will drop or something like that. And I'll be scrambling to to find what to do. Probably tether to my phone or something like that. But yeah, let's see what a hymn does. What I'm mostly worried about, what like a terrible matchup is, well, Show and Tell is terrible, and they do play Snow, Lands, and Ponder, so it could be Show and Tell. Shark still is actually really bad. It's just a really bad matchup. If they manage to cast Replenish, and because they play so many basics, I can't really stop it. And also, weirdly, well, I should be a bit better against standstill because I have the combo, but assembling the combo when you can't cast any of your tutors and when I've discarded a depths is kind of impossible, I would say, or near impossible. Okay, this could take quite some time. So I might edit this down unless they kind of come back in the next minute or so. Hopefully they don't like completely forfeit the match or something, and we get to play a game actually. Let's see. We can have a look at the deck again. I guess if they are show and tell, the best way to win is drop Trinisphere in because Trinisphere really does a lot of things. It makes Omniscience not actually work really. I mean, it works the next turn, but then that gives you a turn to kind of either destroy their lands or even cast Golgari Charm or Return to Nature from the side, which just kills Omniscience. And then there's Chalice on 1 isn't that good against Show and Tell. The combo is probably okay if I can actually get to it, which I can't with Show and Tell. They're much faster than me. Wasteland, it'll keep them off sneak attack, I guess, if they're playing that kind of thing, because they wouldn't run a basic mountain. And it can get their Ancient Tombs. The other way I've run is, again, they play, it's a bit later in the game. They play Show and Tell. I play Trinisphere. They play Grizzlebrand. They can only draw 7 because they've gone down to whatever the amount is. They were down at 14 or whatever it was. They draw 7, and then I untap and Wasteland and hit them. Oh, they might be back. Welcome back. So they've wasted a bit of time. Hopefully it doesn't eat into their kind of time for the game. They're using Force of Will. And what do they pitch? Because that'll give us a hint. Teferi. Okay, so they're some kind of deck with Teferi. So what are they casting here? They're fetching. They're casting Coatl to draw a card, right? And then I'm destroying it with Liliana. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. That's what I'm going to do. No, they're going to ponder. Okay. They could be like that blue-green Omnitel, which is pretty good, I've heard. Yeah, it's a pretty good deck. Would they play this way, though? And what would they play with 1 green if they were that deck? An Astrolabe. Okay. This is all making sense now, slowly. It's all coming back. Another hymn. Yeah, I mean, look, we're not playing this deck not to hymn people. We're playing this deck to hymn people, 100%. That's bad news, I would say, because Uro coming in off the side, well, them playing Uro is probably something that will kill us. Although I can keep the Smallpox for it. Yeah, Smallpox could take care of that, but it draws them another card. You know, it's like that kind of annoying threat that never goes away. Okay. Are they going to cast a cantrip, right? Oh, no, they're not. Okay. I feel we have to do this. Or do we? I mean, if we do this, then they cast Aura, then our Smallpox definitely resolves. And then we go for Liliana. If we get Liliana down, they cast Oro, then hopefully they don't have a force and a force of negation, right? Is this the safer play then? Because they're not going to escape Oro twice, right? They're never going to escape Oro twice with the situation that we're living here. Yeah, and I think a defense grid is good. Okay, so now they're going to cast Uro. I have to draw land, basically, because I really want to be able to cast Liliana. A land off of 2 draws, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. They will draw a card, which is always the problem with Uro, right? It's a lot of value. Some would say too much value, and I would agree with them, actually. Um, yeah, I would really agree with them. Okay, but I have a defense grid now. Okay. Hmm. I mean, yeah, I feel I have to do this. I have to get rid of that, basically. Like that's a given, I feel. I'm going to discard my Mox Diamond. It's pretty much useless with Trinity out. And then we must make sure that they never get to escape. they never escape. That's what we're hoping here. Terminus. All right, yeah, that's kind of. I'm sacrificing this land, of course, the tapped land, and they're getting rid of Tropical Island, which I'm not going to keep him off of mana here. I don't think that's happening. They already have enough cards to play Oro. Yikes. I mean, that was way too fast. I feel swindled or almost like cheated at this point. And this is where, this deck falls apart. They're drawing cards. Um, yeah, feels pretty bad actually. Like Oro feels like it's an unfair magic card, but it's very fair supposedly. Yeah, uh, I think most people would agree. Like if they cast Oro twice, they're going to win the game. Um, well, what do I do here? Um, if I cast this, it dies immediately, right? They attack it, and they draw another. They draw a card. They attack. They draw another card. They kill Liliana. Then they might cast a spell. But you know what? Um, hmm. What's my play here? I think drawing another land and then playing Vraska and killing Oro. Then I'm hoping that they can't escape it again. But they might leave like 5 mana up for counters for force and just beat me that way. And it's a 3-turn clock. This isn't like it's going to take ages, and they're drawing a card every time. Hmm. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one actually. And actually, this matchup is just really tough. They're casting Oko, and they're killing my Mox Diamond. No, they got a food. That seems very weird to me. Yeah, I got what I wanted. So, well, I feel like I definitely have to do this, right? Get rid of the Oko. They have 3 mana though, but I have to go for it. I don't have time. Next turn it's 9 damage. Yeah, I don't have time. This is pretty much my only out. Then I draw Abrupt Decay for this. And then what do I do then? Okay, they're not doing anything. Okay. Okay. I can't get rid of Oko here, unfortunately. I have to draw Abrupt Decay. And the worst thing is that they're going to have a number of veils in the side, which is going to make it even worse, like this whole situation. The kind of good news is that I'm going to play Liliana, and then Castle Lochthwain is going to come online. So they're going to kill Vraska. I mean, there's no way they're letting that live. Yeah, that's the right thing. I'm going to play Sylvan followed by Liliana, right? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Maybe now they can play their whatchamacallit. Oh no, they didn't have Force of Will. So what did they have that they were trying to tap? Ice Fang. Okay. Maybe they were trying to draw to something. They're going to try to kill me quickly with Astrolabes, right? Oh, that's not bad for me actually, because I'm definitely blocking this. I'm definitely killing the Ice Fang, Quaddle. And I'm definitely drawing Abrupt Decay. Definitely. And I'm definitely doing the combo also, yeah. Yeah, I got my Abrupt Decay. I got my combo. I'm gonna put this on top of library, right? Is this the right thing though? Wait, I put this on top of library and then I can actually cast what I want. So I put this one on top of library. Pay for life to keep this one in hand. So what are we doing? We're gonna bait out a counter spell with this. All right. They will not suspect anything. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they suspected something. But now, do they actually suspect this? Haha. Absolutely not. Could not suspect that. Oh, like, why did they do that? Were they like, I wish I had a veil? Was it that? Or do they have another ochre in their hand? We know the answer to this one, obviously. And it's one of those sad answers. Or no, they were going to go draw Ice Fang. Yeah, okay. So what do we need now? Now we need... They're getting to Uro Man again. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm conceding here. They're going to attack me for 5. I'm untapping. I can't even tap my lands. I don't have any sweepers in the main. It's safe to concede here. Yeah. Okay. I have to admit, they got me. They got me good here. Now this is my constant problem against these piles of things, of Oro and all that. If I don't bring in Graveyard Hate, I lose. If I bring in Graveyard Hate, I lose because they get value anyways. But I feel really bad when I lose if I don't bring in Graveyard Hate. So, to kind of help my ego, I think, I'm gonna get rid of 2 Smallpox. I think they're not that good in this one. EE, not that good. I'm keeping my answers to that. Transfer is probably not that good either. Um, Is this reasonable? Do I want to get rid of Return to Nature? Because Bitter Blossom against Okos is good. Sorcerer's Spyglass is good against Okos also. Aha. You know what? I don't mind them dirtling around. I'm going to get rid of the Chalices. They run too many 2-drops. Maybe they're not that good. They should dirtle around all they want and draw cards and find the perfect hand. But I should find a better hand. But I do need something to kind of sweep away things, which I feel is, well, Deluge and Bitter Blossom and the Painlands and Smallpox and Kokari Charm. But Jukavok off the side if I need it with Living Wish. Actually, that's an efficient way to say no more Uro. 6 to 1 cards, right? I feel this is good enough. So this is an extremely slow matchup. I do not want to go first. I just want to deploy my threats. Yeah, I can play 2-3 cards. I'm going to draw my green source at some point. And I'm hoping to get them. Yeah. Yeah, I'll draw my green source eventually. That should be fine. They play Astrolabe. That's fine. Draw a card. Wasteland is basically useless against them, isn't it? Okay. I still do have to draw the green source. But I think I'm hemming them turn 2, as I usually do. They've cast Brainstorm already. They're going to try to Oko turn 3. Hopefully I can play the Abrupt Decay. If not, I'm playing a Bitter Blossom. Although with tokens, I feel Bitter Blossom might not be that good. Let's see. Okay, we will need a green source next turn. We have 14 green sources in the deck. What do they do here? Oh, they have Veil, don't they? Yeah, I don't have the time to play around Veil or anything like that. No, they have Brainstorm. Okay, that's less bad, but it's pretty bad still. Hopefully I hit something good. 2 of their lands. Maybe they can't play Oko this turn. I bet they run a lot of lands. That's what I would think. Oh, okay. They don't have Oko. Okay. Okay. They drew the Veil. And now we're crying a bit. We feel very, very stupid. Yeah, they 2-for-1 us. What is our next turn play though? It's drop Bitter Blossom, right? Or something like that. Yeah, Veil it's a good card. It's a good card, everybody. They're fetching. That's interesting. Do they have Uro in the? Yeah, they have Oko, and they're keeping up Veil. Now, if they have another Veil, if I draw my green source and they have another Veil, I didn't draw my green source, so we will never find the solution to that one. Yeah, I think, you know what, I have to go for the green source at this point. And hope that they don't have, a kind of... I'll tick up, and then even if they attack it, I'm going to tick down. Or I might Smallpox or Abrupt Decay, or depending on what I find. What was revealed, actually? No green source. Okay, at least I got rid of 2. I'm getting Abrupt Decay because they have Veil. But hopefully I draw a green source at some point because this is getting really, really bad. Smallpox will take care of their creature, though, which I feel good about. And I can keep my card going then. Because it goes down to 3, then it goes to 4, then they hit it. Okay. Hopefully they do not have... okay, do I just get a plain forest? Yeah, I mean, that's the safest thing in the world. Okay, there might be a way out of this. I can start by casting Bitter Blossom, baiting out a counter, then casting Smallpox, getting rid of Abrupt Decay. Let me see. What do I have here? Another Living Wish. What about, I mean, I can start overloading them, right, with things like Bitter Blossom. That's number 1 thing, and it'll attack their Oko. Are they afraid of that? No, they have food tokens, right? What about a smallpox? Are they afraid of that? Hmm. I get rid of the Living Wish, then I cast Living Wish for Brajuka Bog, I feel. Because I would love to kind of overload them with Abrupt Decays, right? Would I? Would I love to overload them? Or alternatively, I can go for the combo, assuming that they didn't keep that many things in there. So I'm getting rid of Living Wish. I think I have to get Oko. Even if they draw cards, I have to get Oko off the board, right? Um, Wasteland is, I feel, my weakest land by far. They got rid of a Veil, so they have another Veil? I feel like that's trap. That's like 100% trap that they're setting. Um, I'm going to continue to tick up. They have no other way they can't remove this in any other way. They're going to have to start giving me cards like Sylvan or, okay, I have ways to get rid of Oko now. So next turn I can overload them with 2 ways to get rid of Oko. And then I can overload them with more things. I can block with Bitter Blossom. Okay, they're going to attack Karn, right? Another Astrolabe. Okay, so they'll have another 3/3 next turn. So I have to get rid of this 3/3. And they have some good mana also. What are they? They're attacking that. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Sure. Okay, we're getting that, yeah. We're definitely getting that one. I feel like the cards we have with silver counters are Sorcerer's Spyglass, right? So we're definitely going to get Sorcerer's Spyglass. Right? This one, we're getting it. We're going to attempt to play it, right? And hopefully they don't counter it. I guess, okay. I mean, I don't really like it, but what could it be? I mean, it could be a force of negation, right? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, they don't want me to name that, maybe. Hopefully it's that. Snapcaster. Okay. 4. Snapcaster 4. Targeting Brainstorm. I've seen worse in my life. So what happens if they do counter this? I think I'm. They have Veil of Summer and they have Ponder, as we suspected, right? So they have a swamp, but it's not snow. So if I name Flooded Strand, I can kill Oko. And then their Veil of Summer is not online yet. If I name, what else can I name? Oko, and that takes care of Oko. Hmm, that's really controversial, I know. What a controversial thing to say. But how much Karn is at 3, right? So I'll have to block with this one, get another token, get a 2/2, block and kill this one, or tick up and get something else, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm naming that. Um, yeah, and then I'm gonna just play the game of, oh, what happened? I did not play. Oh, that just sucks. Did I click 6 or something? Or like I always make these mistakes online. It's just so hard to get used to this whole thing. Um, yeah, it's really hard to get used to it. Mm, yeah, that's pretty. That sucks quite a bit actually. Um, so both attacking Karn, right? That's okay. They've declared their attackers. I'm going to declare my blocker here. So my Karn lives. I get another card, which I don't mind, right? I get a Wasteland. Maybe I should have played the Mox Diamond. Oh, boy, these mistakes are starting to compound a bit. What is the play here? I mean, what am I aiming to do here? Get another Living Wish. Get up a Juka box so they can't start doing Oro things, right? Or what has a silver counter on it? Like, how can I tell? No, these aren't revealed. Oh, these are the exiled things. So that's the only thing. Okay, okay, got it. Got it. That has a silver counter on it. One silver counter. Okay, I can do that um, and play a Plague Engineer or a. No, if I should I take down, I lose that, right? Do I want to? Did I just want another card and I just go from there, right? Yeah, I'll just get another random card. That's okay. That's okay. I can't keep that up. I don't think it can live forever. Uh, they'll give me a Mox Diamond probably. Yeah. Um, yeah, that was not great actually. There was probably a better way to do this. Probably it was better to get. Yeah, I was getting another card, but I was getting an unknown card, which was probably the worst thing I could have done, right? Force of negation, that gets forced. Hmm. So now we're kind of in a predicament of sorts. They have a 3/3, and they have Veil up. I think we're just going to have to bite the bullet. They've already played 2 Veils. They have another Veil in hand, right? Um, and I think I just have to go for it, right? Yeah, I mean, there's no shuffle, ponder again, ponder, shuffle, ponder, shuffle. They're doing that whole thing. Um, Unfortunately, I'm losing Karn here, but I'm killing a Snapcaster, which is nothing really. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this game is slowly slipping away because of mistakes I've made. Okay, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Um, yeah, I'm going to use the ability. So what is the play here? Is it Bajuga Bog just to say no Uro for you? Because that's going to become an issue, right? Very soon. No Uro for you. Or is it Plague Engineer just to stop the Elks? Well, actually, yeah, that's not a black thing, right? Yeah, okay. I think Blake Engineer to stop the elk might be a good idea. Um, and then I win with Bitter Blossom. I just went straight off the bat. It's so simple. It's just a simple game, this game. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm going to do, I guess, is it worth doing elk or is it worth doing like Ice Fang Coatl? Snake. Snake. I haven't seen any Ice Fang Coatl. Or they have Snapcaster, right? So human. So they can't snap something in. And my fairies are not human. I don't have any humans in the deck. Yeah, okay. I'm probably going to block with this anyways. And I'm going to try to gain my advantage off of... I'm just going to try to beat them down with Bitter Blossom. They're at 15. It's not a huge thing. They had the snake. Yikes. That is just... and I thought about snake. That's true. They probably run like 3 or 4 snakes. Snake is like the best thing. At least I'm stopping them, and maybe we can one day hope to do something. But that whole veil thing is just so annoying. Okay. They also have back to basics, it turns out, and veil up, so I can't actually interact with it. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay. Blast zone. I mean, that's a way to get rid of back to basics. It's not a way. Oh, it's also a way to get rid of this one, right? Because it has 1 casting cost. That's what it appears like. Okay, we're going to attack with our Fairy Rogue. Yeah, we're attacking with our Fairy Rogue. We like attacking with it. And then we're going to try to... What are we going to try to do? We're going to Abrupt Decay back to basics. I mean, if we get any land, we Mox Diamond, right? Yeah. I mean, we're at 14, they're at 14. Any Oro kills us, absolutely. Like, that's the end of us. And they've shuffled and drawn so many times that I feel like they should have 10 of them. Okay. So I honestly can't really wait along any longer. I'm going to go for that, I guess. Should I go for the Astrolabe? Let me think. I have to go for something end of turn. Maybe the back to basics. They have to veil. I have to untap and go again for the back to basics. If they have another back to basics, then I'm screwed, maybe. Or do I just go for the Ice Fang and just say, I'm going for the Ice Fang. I'm trying to get more damage in. This is really counterintuitive, but I'm just going to try to kill them with my huge clock. This feels so bad. That feels even worse though. So what can you do against Veil if you only have black in your deck, right? To me, it feels like there's nothing I can do. Which is pretty much a really sad realization. Okay. Cast that. Let's see if they'll do anything. No. Okay, so now I've got great mana. I don't mind anything. I'm going to go to... I'm going to Abrupt Decay that and go in for 2. And then hopefully completely overwhelm them. And hopefully they don't draw Oro in time. Is that my plan? That's my plan. That's my plan. I only have that plan. That's the only plan I have. It might be really wrong, especially with the whole... Okay, I have to learn how to do this much faster. This is just taking so long. I'm going to time out like 100 times before. So it's a race, you say? A race that I'm definitely going to lose. I'm casting that very quickly. They're playing Dovin's Veto, right? Yeah, but they're getting rid of things. I guess I'm getting rid of things from there. What am I doing? I'm a bit panicking now. So now I think I'm racing them. Am I racing them? I think I'm racing them. Why didn't they attack last time? Let's see. Are they thinning their deck? Like 1 Uro now. Oh, Mystic Sanctuary. For... I mean, they got rid of Terminus, right? No, they didn't. For Snapcaster? No, for Ponder? Did they just get Ponder? Yeah, they got Ponder. And then if they cast a Noro, I'm not going to have a good time. Jace, you say? Okay. I have to attack Jace, basically. That's what we're saying here. Or do I just say, I don't care about Jace, and I'm attacking him twice? And even if he bounces a token, what does that do? What do I get rid of? Get rid of that. I go to attack. Attack Coco. Attack Jace. Attack Jace. Attack. I'll send all 4 of them to Jace. Kill Jace. Right? We lose Jace. Oh, that is unfortunate. What are they looking to cast then? Another Ponder. Maybe I should have gone for their thing, because now they kind of kill my... Yeah. Maybe I should have gone. But what are they going to go for now? I mean, they're at 4 minutes. I'm at I'm at 6 minutes. Yeah. And Enuro, yeah, again, Enuro gives me the biggest headache in the world, which is what they're trying to find frantically. And they only have like 19 cards in their deck. Can I race Enuro? No. That's the answer. That's the plain answer to that. Will that Ice Fang Coatl help? Probably not. They're redrawing, they're redrawing, they're redrawing. Again and again and again and again. Okay, don't care about that. I'm looking to kill in 2 turns. They can have my Vraska. Okay. All right. This feels like the never ending. Like this is not going to end this game, is it? All of these cards attack them. Okay. If they get a Noro, do they live? They gain 3 life, right? They can cast it actually twice, or can they? That needs a lot of green. They have double Astrolabe. They can probably cast it twice. Oh my god. This was like I don't know if I played that right, but this was the closest game ever. I need to combo off here basically to win. So what does that mean? Do I get rid of my kind of really fast hate? I need to combo off to win. They need to combo off to win probably. Toxic Deluge, Plague Engineer. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll get rid of that and just submit the deck like that and see what happens. They have 3 minutes. I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to, see if they can play quickly, and I can play quickly. I can be faster than them. Him off the top, please. Pass to them, and then I'm looking at Trinisphere, followed by Liliana's, followed by Smallpox, followed by Thespian Stage, followed by all this like shenanigans, basically. What's this? Ponder. Okay. No problem. No problem. No veil. No veil, please. No veil. So maybe Liliana is really good here. Okay, nothing end step. Play this. Play Liliana. And hopefully, I go from there and try to... Okay, they brainstorm. I think if this resolves and I keep ticking up, and then I keep, like, disrupting them. I don't think I'm going to keep Trinisphere, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to aim to, like, deploy everything next turn. Like, well, I can't everything. Oh, I can do everything. I can do Sylvan, Thespian, Smallpox, and go from there, and then hope to, like, really cut them off of everything. They don't have Oro anytime yet. They could have Oko, though. They do have Oko, don't they? Yeah, okay. All right. Well, what do we need? We need it off the top, right? Vasco or Abrupt Decay. We drew that, which is not great, but we will definitely be going for our beautiful little this one. And then next turn, we will go for smallpox. Like, back to basics is some hurt. But yeah, I can basically smallpox and keep discarding their cards next turn. But yeah, they got rid of Terminus, they got rid of Swords. They're getting a 3/3. I need to draw cards. I need to... so this is good insulation against back to basics. This takes care of this land. And this smallpox takes care of... wait. Let me just do it this way, right? Oh no, I'll get rid of... Yeah. Oh, yeah, why did I do that? Anyways. That gets rid of another card, another thing, and then I Liliana also. I sacrifice this land. They sacrifice the land, and then I take up, and each player discards a card. They still have a Snowko, but I'm going to draw into more things later. So hopefully... The problem is that they can now win because I played really, really fast, and their time won't run out, probably. Okay. Okay. Put on top of the library. Put on top of the library. Well, I should have drawn a card, right? Well, if they have it, they have it. And I think this is... Okay. This is excellent. This is excellent. A nice Francoadle. Yeah, that feels a bit bad for me because I have to take care of it. And it's pretty much a bad thing. But on the other hand, yes, use of a library. Put on top of library. Put on top of library. Cast this one. Yeah. Tick up. That gets -2, -2. Take up this. Get rid of their card. Pass to them. And yeah, hopefully... Okay, it's a land. Yes. 3. Put on top. Put on top. Play that. Okay, back to their turn. Yeah, I don't think they can win from here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing a bit too fast and loose here. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I don't think I can kill them. I know that their time will run out, and I think I'm ahead. But yeah. So put on top, play, fetch, get a swamp, take up, ultimate. Next. Okay. Yes. Put on top. Okay, this is getting a bit boring. Okay. Okay, so next attack I kill them. Okay, I mean, oh, and they get Terminus, right? But yeah, what does that do? Did they actually lose now? Oh, well, the thing is here, would I have won? I probably would have foregone the Sylvan Library activations if they hadn't wasted that time in the beginning, right? I would have foregone them and just gone with, let's just go with it and go with the tokens, right? So that was pretty lucky. I mean, it was pretty aggressive and there wasn't that much time left. I should be playing a bit faster. Let's go straight into the next one though. Yeah, I don't win many of those. I feel like Uro, Oko, they're really good cards. It turns out, and they're kind of a bit frustrating to play against. But I know that this deck has the tools. The only problem is that Veil of Summer there's no way to interact with it for me. If I had a blue deck, I guess there is a way. There is a way actually. Chalice on one takes care of that. So maybe that's something I should have thought of. Um, but if you're a blue deck, you can actually counter Veil of Summer and then counter the next thing or whatever it is. But a discard deck doesn't do anything really on the stack. It just loses, which I find like the spirit of the card is to hose equally blue and black, uh, discard and counter spells, which I feel it doesn't do at all actually. Um, I will not be on the play. They have like a very nice avatar with a dog on it. This is way too slow. I mean, I don't know what this would be good against. If it had like a wasteland, I would be like, I can waste them out, but I'm gonna mulligan here. Yeah. Yeah, definitely getting rid of this. That's a no-brainer. And hopefully hoping to do something. Oh boy, it was 50 minutes of grind fest before. We're going straight into another 50 minutes of grind. Oh wow. Okay, we've got our him on turn 2, which is good. Let's see what they have. They have a Prismatic Vista, which is also Swamp. And a Brainstorm. Okay, they're doing everything right. They'll get rid of their bad cards, and then they're going to get himmed. So, yeah, excellent stuff. Maybe they also ponder here. All right. I mean, it could be Omnitel. I mean, I keep saying this. It could be because they do play this kind of thing these days. And if it is, well, whatever it is, I definitely want him on turn 2. That's the only interaction I have. My wastelands are kind of useless. And I have to go for this, basically. They probably thought I was depths. Now they think that I'm crazy. So we're doing well. Oh, they said good luck. Yeah. Looking at the chat and actually playing is pretty hard. Now we're getting Oko'd, I feel. Oh, no, not yet. got rid of a Force of Will. That's something, definitely. And hopefully they don't shuffle. Okay. Oh, they don't shuffle. They draw the card and then they shuffle. And they cast a lot of like so many ponders and brainstorms. This smells of show and tell to me. But I mean, let's see what I draw. So yeah, I'm gonna go for this first of all, which is absolutely fine. Okay, maybe it'll reveal a bit more about what they're playing. Oh wait, I'll get rid of a wasteland. If they're playing back to basics, that could be a problem. Yeah. Yeah, I never play around that because I feel it used to not be that popular. Now it's a bit more popular. Force of negation. Okay. Again, a lot of counter spells. I don't know what they're playing still. Maybe they'll play a Noro. Jace. Okay, I've seen worse things. I don't have any way to pressure it, unfortunately. But I can keep discarding their cards. They don't have any way to pressure Liliana. And then eventually I'm going to, if I manage to get to the ultimate, I will cause them a big headache. This is interesting. Ah. Well, let's start with this. Each player discards a card. Let's get rid of something so they have to kind of think about what they're doing. Yeah. What are they getting rid of? All right. Okay, I see what's going on here. Liliana does handle. I have to say that Liliana is probably the best thing I could have against Zoro. And if they want to force this, I want to use the ability. I want to get a Bojuka Bog, and I haven't played a land this turn, right? Yeah, I want to get a Bojuka Bog and play that, right? Or is it I'm going for the combo, I don't care what you're doing time? I feel like I don't do that enough, actually. I feel like I don't go for the combo enough. They do have Jace. They might find something. But yeah, well, okay. I'm going to continue not going for combo. Okay. That takes care of that. And we can draw into the combo. We're looking to play a slow game. Jace, it draws them a card, right? It's great for them, but they also lose a card afterwards, and I'm not really losing anything of consequence, I feel. So it's not that bad for us. Okay, so they do have that. Well, there go our plans. I guess we're casting this on one and hoping that they've already cast all their cantrips now, but what is there to do? What is there to do in this life? Jace might be good against us. I'm just afraid that they run a bunch of swords, right? That's my biggest fear. Ice Fang, yeah. Oh, that was, yeah, end of turn because it also has flash. Ah, yeah. I mean, some of these cards really make me think about the future of Magic. It is a soup of stuff. Flash, flying, draw a card, death touch. Wow. And only one of them is like conditional to the snow permanent, which with Ice Relay are so easy to get. Yeah. Oh, and a Sylvan. So I think my chances of doing anything are really going down. Oh wow, I didn't. I was trying to fetch this, and I couldn't fetch it. Well, because I had pressed sixth, and yeah. Again, this is the beauty of me not knowing MTGO that well. Huh. But I'm kind of surprised. I didn't know that they played Jace actually. That's a bit surprising to me overall. Um, they're gonna draw a bunch of cards also here. And they can draw more cards with Jace. Then they can get that countered by Chalice. Because they're trying to fill the graveyard again, right? For Oro. I guess they win the game with Jace, Oro, or um, Oko. So those are fine win conditions, actually. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're thinning our deck again, so we draw something better. Living Wish. Yay. Okay. Is it going to get countered? Yes. If it doesn't get countered, they have the swords, right? So they have the swords. What do I do then against that? Oh, no, even if they have the swords, I have the chalice, yeah. Kind of forgot about that. But they have this little annoying Ice Fang, and they probably have another Ice Fang in their hand. And then they can bounce with Chase, right? Oh, they can also have the swords now. I guess what's the play here? I try to get rid of that Ice Fang. Hope they don't have one more in their hand. And go for the 2020. This seems really, all of it seems, yeah, this is even worse. All of it seems really dicey and unlikely. They purposely let that resolve because they knew that I wouldn't be able to do anything against Jace in that. And yeah, it's going to be a really tough game to actually win. Guess they can always misplay, but I feel it's unlikely. Yeah, I feel it's unlikely. So now we're in the point where the longer this game goes on, the less likely the depths is to succeed. But we know that it definitely is not going to succeed now. So, so it's equally likely to succeed with now. Actually, the longer the game goes on, they have 7 cards. I think we're going to the next one. I mean, what can I draw? I have no answer to Jace. I can look at a few more cards. They're ticking up. Oh, they put something at the bottom of my library. And now I have smallpox. I mean, okay, let's start let's start really slowly and steadily trying to get rid of like each Ice Fang slowly and then try to do depths. But this seems so unlikely, and so they're going to big force of will. Okay, let's see. I mean, if in the next turn we don't draw anything, then we're conceding because then their ultimate is going to get us before it's a -12, right? Yeah, the ultimate will get us before we do anything in that case. So yeah, there's no way we're doing something. I guess they could. Well, they won't attack with the Ice Fangs, yeah. Okay. Are they putting top or bottom? Now they're kind of looking at all our deck, which is a bit, and they're putting many things at the bottom, which I guess is the best case scenario. They're casting Oro. They're going to get it back. Um, hmm, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, most people would have conceded a long time ago, I feel. Uh, but yeah, I didn't. So definitely need this. Definitely need my Ashiok to get rid of Oro. Maybe just stop some fetch lands. Um, I don't want to kill Astrolabes. That does nothing really. Toxic Dealers to get rid of those little pesky critters. And their go wide strategy. Do they have a go wide strategy? Probably not. Bitter Blossom is what we usually bring in against Jace. So I think Trinisphere, they run too many lands for Trinisphere to be good. I'm not going to cut them off. That seems okay. Abrupt Decay, they probably run a lot of Veils, but what are we going to do? I'm going to get rid of a Smallpox, definitely. At least one. Because they run all these little creatures that Smallpox doesn't do anything again. Or they have Elks, which Smallpox can delay them, but it's not that great. And we're at 63 cards right now. I think we have to keep our top threats. We have to... what do we get rid of here? What is like... I want to be able to get Bajugavog and the combo. I want to keep Sylvan. Abrupt Decay is good. Him is good. I'll get rid of one more Smallpox. And then I'll get rid of my Engineer Explosive. And I'll play with 61 cards? Yeah. Okay. So what am I hoping to do here? I would not go first. I'm going to try to bury them in card advantage. So this takes care of something in their hand. It has my big threats. It takes care of Oro. Yeah, I'll keep it. I mean, I have all my lands. I'm kind of really safe with lands. And if Karn with a Sorcerer's Spyglass kind of becomes better, and it draws me some cards, right? Okay, let's see. Yeah, play Marsh Flats. They don't play any Wastelands. So I'm going to start thinning my deck very early. Very, very early. Yeah. Okay. They're fetching their main. What does this play? Sylvan. All right. I mean, yeah, Sylvan. Okay. That's a good card, I've heard. It does things, definitely. They don't have any lands. They have two swords, a Caracas also. Wow, wow. That they're not going to play because now I've played my Wasteland. But they like I have to dodge here bullets. But they only have a force, no blue cards, right? Okay. I think Oko is a bit Jace is far away. So I'm naming Oko. I'm assuming they're running Oko. I think I saw one. And I'm passing. And I can look at their cards, which is nice. Always. Now they're probably going to draw a bunch of cards. This is really a really bad scenario for me. I did see Sylvan last time, but I didn't bring any way. Well, I have my 4 Abrupt Decay, so I do have ways to take care of it. So they drew an island off of that. And I have a Living Wish, right? So but they have the sword. They have like everything they could ever want against Living Wish. So I think we're buckling in for the long game here. And we're just going to fetch for our basic swamp and go for a nice Ashiok. And hopefully they don't counter it. They can't fetch with this, right? So this is something, right? So target player mills 4 cards, that's me, right? And then target player exiles the opponent's graveyard. No. You know what? They have Abrupt Decay. So I mill 4, it exiles their graveyard. Okay, I lost 1 Abrupt Decay. And a Crucible. That would have been nice if it was low, but it was not. Definitely not. Okay. Hopefully I can resolve something like, okay, they got rid of that. Hopefully I can resolve something like Karn to get things going on my end. But they've probably already drawn a blue card. They're going to be way ahead on cards because I can't put any pressure on them. And I don't have a reply for Sylvan Library. They might have Veil in their hand. I've drawn another land. Now this is the problem with this kind of thing. What's the play here? I feel it's nurturing peatland. Oh, let me view my sideboard. What do I get with Living Wish? I always have the Bajuka Wagner to take care of that if I want to. They have a Caracas and 2 swords, so I'm not getting I'm not assembling the combo anytime soon. They've drawn 2 cards, so is one of those 2 cards a force, is the question. Well, one is a force, we know that. They've used the Caracas, they've used the Abrupt Decay, we know the 3 cards. The other 3 cards, is there a blue card? I'm going to say definitely there's a blue card. We can also play that. And I think I pass and I try to get a land end of turn. Well, I try to draw an extra card out of turn. Because Living Wish, what will Living Wish do for me? Nothing really much, I feel. Okay, so that's the plan basically. Draw a card. It does not have Death Touch. Wow. Yeah, that's a huge win. Well, if you can call it a win. So one of them was Ice Fang. There are 9 cards in hand with the Sylvan. Now they're down to 8 because Ice Fang replaces itself, of course. There's 6, went to 9, down to 8, and they took 4 damage. And they have ways of gaining life, and they know I can't pressure them. Yeah, this is bad. I have to get rid of the Sylvan, but I don't have a way. I'm going to try to draw some cards, and hopefully they don't have Veil. And try to get rid of it that way, I guess. I do have Cabal Pits to take care of that. And they've played an Aura. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they get that. I will draw this card, though, towards the end of the turn. They can attack me or whatever. Are they? Yeah, they're not afraid of the combo. Because they can fetch for, well, they can fetch for anything and get white. Yeah. Okay. We drew another Ashiok, which will be useful, and we drew a Life from Loam. Huh. So they have a lot of non-basics, right? So Life from the Loam is something interesting, definitely. Now the problem here would be Let me fetch here, definitely, and get a forest, right? So I have 2 green, 2 black. I'm good over here. Wasting them, like I'm afraid of Force of Negation, basically, and I'm actually more afraid of Oro than anything else. So they don't have enough in their graveyard. I guess they'll get a Misty, they'll cast a cantrip, they'll get enough in the graveyard, yeah. Do they have the right mana? Blue, blue, green, and one of this can be blue. Green again. I mean, there's a choice here, right? Like this could be make it or break it, pretty much. If I could guarantee that I could keep wastelanding them, although they have Sylvan, and they have Uro, right? How am I going to keep wastelanding them? I need to get rid of Uro somehow. So I think I start by casting this, and they have to counter it because of Bojuka Bog, right? I've played a land though, right? I've played a land. I have played a land. Then I'm going to go with Get Back, Nurturing Peatland, Bayou, and Verdant Cat. Let's see what happens. Force of Negation, I think, will happen. So that's my gut feeling. No, that didn't happen. Okay. Well, let's see now. Let's see what happens now. Maybe they can't escape Oro just yet. Maybe they need one more thing or something like that. But right now they're putting, like, they have to put 2 more cards. They're casting Cantrip now, right? Oh. Well, yeah, I guess this one. Whatever. Okay. So I can't do anything on their turn. I'm going to F6. I should use F6 a bit smarter because I usually just press it and skip through the whole turn with mana. Brainstorm, so they're getting another card in their thing. They have the right mana here. They don't have the 5 cards required, though. They Surgical Loam. That's okay, because that's fine. So they're getting another card there, which means that they're getting Uro, right? Ah, that was bad. So getting that forest might have cost us like something, well, something pretty substantial here. But let's see how it plays out. We still have some stuff to do. Yeah, they're looking through our deck. They can't find another loam. They're probably wondering what I'm doing, playing a bunch of 1-ups. And they're casting Uro. Yeah. I guess it's nice. They can only cast it once. That's the only good thing. And they can't have Veil of Summer up now. So me right now, I have 2 shots at drawing an Abrupt Decay. With Nurturing Peatland also. It seems like it could happen. That's 1 shot. And this is the 2nd shot. Okay. Better lucky than good, I would guess. So that's what we're doing there. I don't think they can do anything against this. They don't have the required thing. And then we will also Bojuka Bog them. Oh no, we played our... Okay. They can't escape again. I mean, that would be ridiculous. Can they get 5 cards and also, yeah. So they have 7 cards. We have 7 cards. Our cards are worse than theirs, 100%. And they've also seen our cards, which is probably bad. Probably bad. We can try to deploy Ashiok, and if that fails, then we deploy Bajukavok, maybe. So they're getting one more card. They can't play Oko because I have this. They'll have to get rid of that. I can't play Depths because they've got 2 swords in their hand. And they're playing a Noko. Oh, that's a really nice art, actually. I'm going to look at that. Yeah, that's cool. We drew another land. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. There isn't much I can say. I feel like there's only one land left for me to get. And then I do have many other lands, like, to be fair. And I feel that they can get rid of this now, so that's why they played that. Do I want to Cabal Pit something away? Do I want to? I don't want to get rid of Oro. I think I'm going to leave that up. I'm going to play my Bayou. And I mean, I don't even know what to play here. I think it's probably, yeah, okay. We're getting rid of one thing, right? Getting rid of one thing, and we're just um, going for depths. Like, we're going to try to get a chalice down. We're going to slowly do this, really slowly. It's going to be slow. They're going to play Abrupt Decay now. Or they're going to hope to get Abrupt Decay. I think they have it, probably. Yeah, they must have it. Maybe not in their hand, but in their deck. Okay. That's Abrupt Decay. And now they have Oko online. So now we're in a bad situation. Well, I think we were in a bad situation like pretty much from the beginning of this game. But now we're in a really bad situation. This is an exceptionally bad situation because they still have a Force of Will in their hand. Now I kind of regret, I should have been casting all my things much sooner, right? So that makes me feel a bit bad. Yeah, they'll have to counter this one, I feel. Or they feel that they can just kill it with the food. Okay. This is our way back into the game, because they've kind of assumed that, hey, I'm going to kill it with food. Oh, one stupid thing that I didn't do was, yeah. Okay. Oh, right, yeah. No, I can play my Bajuka Bog afterwards, yeah. Okay. Because I don't want them to play Oro. So what's happening here exactly? They're looking like which of the 7 cards to get rid of. Thought it would be kind of an easy one. So the problem now is I have to take care of Oro. So I have to play this. They've played another Ice Fang, so they guarantee killing this. Whereas my plan was to Cabal Pit the Ice Fang. they would hit for one, and then I would hope to draw something. But I think this is the right approach. Keep forgetting that I have to click that. Yeah, I thought it would come up. Okay, so we're getting rid of that, and then they're playing. Now I think we're in. Well, we're always in trouble, right? So they have two flying creatures. They have a swords in hand. They have a counter, and they're at 5 life, which isn't a lot, but they're not going to go to 1, I assume, or maybe they will, and they'll get some food or something. Yeah. How do I get out of this? Like, what is the play here? They get a 3/3. They have the food to gain life. Okay. They kill Liliana now. I assume. I mean, they don't have to. I mean, it would be equally good to attack me. But no, they're attacking Liliana. I think they thought about depths, but getting to depths from this board is not the easiest thing. Okay. So it's now my turn. I've drawn another land. Um, yeah, I'm playing my land. I'm gonna play my this one. Yeah, basically the Sylvan 100% won the game. We didn't draw our abrupt decay in time. And we lost, yeah. And they're just forced. Now they're going to just force everything, right? They've hard casted that. They have another force of will in hand, another cantrip. Um, we can see it out just to see their deck, I guess. I can't cast anything else right now. Yeah, I'm getting hit now for 8, right? And then next turn I'm dead. I don't have anything in the deck that can take care of this many creatures. And it's really, there's nothing like you can do. It feels like anything in this deck you can't trade in a positive way, except for force pitch something. There you can trade well. Or, straight up counter space, because Ice Fang draws a card, so you can't trade with that. Astrolip draws a card, you can't trade with that. Oko and Jace are planeswalkers, you can't do that. Uro, you definitely can't trade with that. Sylvan, if they only draw one card, you can. And on top of all of that, I suspect that they also have Veil, which means that I definitely can't trade with anything. So I'm just going to say that this seems like a bad matchup. uh, yeah, I'm going to say it feels like a bad matchup. But let's see. Okay. Now we're just like, yeah. Now it's not even funny anymore. We're drawing so many of these. Yeah, I must have drawn a lot of lands this game. But even if I haven't, like Sylvan, like just destroys us. I need an abrupt decay very early on again. Um, I'm assuming, yeah, I'm assuming this is a triggered ability, right? This isn't an activated ability, so I couldn't have Sorcerer Spyglassed it. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, okay, I'm going to concede. No, I'll just play it out. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play that. Um, and see what happens. And I'm going to mill some cards from their deck. I mean, I don't know why they would counter this. Only if they were the most trigger happy person in the world. Right, they are going to try to counter this. It's just because they can, I think. Like, this doesn't do anything. There isn't anything that would have gotten us out of this mess. Yeah, there's nothing in any deck, I feel, that gets you out of this mess. I guess if it's maybe a vintage deck, maybe that gets you out of the mess. They are countering, yeah. Sure. Okay, let's pass to them and let them kill us. It's sometimes nice to see the end of the games instead of like conceding every time. Like I kind of not like doing that, especially with 2020s where no one lets you attack. Um, yeah, so that's always good. Okay, they have 6 minutes left. They can do it. They're creating another creature. Okay, we go to minus, what is it, minus 10 probably or so. Minus 9. Okay. All right. That was pretty good. Those were two really, really long games. I feel really worn out at this point. So I think I'm going to just stop it here and continue another day. So we played against the same deck twice, right? We won a 2-1 Grindfest and we lost a 0-2 Grindfest. So it seems about right in terms of what our deck can do. With a quick look at the deck. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure what I should be doing here. I could try to put more eliminates, I guess, in the deck. Um, they line up really well. Well, they have many ways to take care of Marit Lage. They have the swords, the Caracas, the Ice Fang, and then Oko or Jace. So that doesn't seem to be working. Bitter Blossom is probably okay against them. I think it worked like the previous match, so I think that's good. And Sorcerer Spyglass is definitely good. But I need something else, I feel, to be able to combat this, and I'm not sure what it is. Maybe more Spyglasses to actually play them on Astrolabe. But they were just playing duels like there's no one's business. And I had nowhere to recur Wasteland or anything like that. And they had Sylvan, which won the game. Okay. All right, good games, and I think I'll continue this one tomorrow or in a couple of days. See you next time.